always feet hip width apart, toes point forward. So I just want you to bring that weight forward onto your toes, but keep the whole foot on the floor. And then swing it back into the heels. And again, coming forward, and then coming back. Coming forward, and then coming back, and then going from side to side. Good, one more. And then holding it here. We're going to reach the right arm up and down, and then the left arm up and down. Good, just keep that going. So as we reach up, we want to have a slight back bend. Think about really stretching back if that feels comfortable today. One more. I'm hoping no one's just got out of bed, but you never know. And then bring the arm back behind you and then centre. There could be people without kids doing this. Hi, Emma. One more each way. And then let's take your chin to your chest, roll through the spine, lower yourself down. Roll through that spine, come all the way back up to standing, reach up through the arms. And again, when you're ready, roll through the spine, lower yourself down. Roll yourself all the way back up, reach up. Take your arms out to the side. Hi, Kim. And we're going to reach the arm up and over. It's a nice big stretch. Go one more. And then swoop the arms forward and back. So stretching through the chest, stretching through the upper body. Go one more. And then relax the arms by the side of you, take it into that bend. So reaching the hand down the side of the leg as much as you feel you can reach. Thinking about trying to bring the bottom rib to the top of the hip. Squeezing through the sides. But also thinking about using your stomach muscles to lift yourself back up again. Pulse it down. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 2 more. Last one. And then come into a squat here, just that basic squat down. So we're sitting back into the heels. Imagine you've got that chair behind you. We want to sit back on that chair. Good, keep that going. 4, 3, 2. Pulse it down for me. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. One more. And then lift into your knee lift with the opposite arm. So slowly lift, slowly lower, change to the other side. And when we lift the knee, either come up to hip height, or if you can, let's go a little bit higher. And as you lift that leg a little bit higher, really feel like you're having to use your stomach here to pull the knee in. So sort of grabbing hold of your thigh as we lift it up. Good, keep this going. One more each way. One more. And then hover through that right leg and swing that leg forward and back. So we're working a little bit on balance here because we have to try and keep ourselves stable, but we're trying to open up through that leg that we're swinging. Side to side. And then step it out and come into a wide squat here, so your toes are turned out. We're going to squat here and then reach over. One squat, one reach. pushing through with this, trying to sink a little bit lower into that squat. And then pulse the squat down. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 2 more. 1 more. Come back into that squat again, and then a rotation. 1 squat, 1 rotate. Good, keep that going. Just let me know who's here. I can see that there's 4 people watching. I know one of them hopefully is Emma still. 1 more. Good, pulse the squat again. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 1 more, guys. Loads of hearts. Chin to your chest, roll yourself down. Walk your hands over to your right side. Hold the stretch here. And then walk it over to the other side. Bring it back to the centre, roll through the spine to come all the way up, shrug out. Bring the legs back in, hover through the other leg and swing the legs forward and back. Side to side through the leg. And then we're going to step this leg out and come into a side lunge. Come in, then step out with the other leg. So step out, step in. So the leg you step out, you bend. The leg that stays in the centre is straight. Try and make it as big as you can. You can probably go a lot bigger than what I'm doing. I'm just trying to stay in the screen. Keep going. Hello, Paris. Are you actually doing it, or are you sat eating crisps? That's what you tend to do with my classes. Good, 2 more. And then we're going to lift up onto your toes. So we'll lift high and a lower down. Two more. 1 more. Good. Okay, just shrug out through the shoulders one way and then shrug out the other way. Okay, so make sure you've got room in front. We're going to go into your walkout. We're just going to do 2. So when you're ready, chin to your chest, roll yourself down, walk forward into your plank, set yourself up, hands underneath shoulders, tailbone tucked, space between the shoulder blades lifted. Breathe as we hold it here. And then walk it back in. Roll yourself back up, reach up. And again, when you're ready, roll through the spine, walk back out. Set yourself up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the knees, sit back onto your heels, stretch the arms forward. And then walk your hands over to your right side as you stretch and hold it here. And then walk it over to the other side. And then release that back out. Come up onto your hands and knees now. So come on into your box, hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hip. Nice gap between the legs. Just going to rock through the lower spine. Find where your neutral position is. Hold that nice and still. Think about connecting with the stomach. And then also make sure that the elbows are pointing out to the side. They're not pointing back behind you. So for those that are quite double jointed or weak through the elbows or the wrists, Just try and make sure you either have a soft bend or maybe turn the hands in slightly so you can really make sure the elbows point out to keep you strong. Okay, so we're just going to see if you can lift both your feet off the floor. So it doesn't matter if you want to keep the feet back down, you can do, but if you can, lift those feet. So this is going to really start to engage through the stomach, and we're going to do opposite arm and leg. Stretch it out before we lower, and then change to the other side. So keep that going. If you can keep the feet lifted as you do this, feel free, keep it going. If you want to keep the feet down, that's fine. With the feet lifted, really check your balance. After a few attempts, hopefully you'll start to warm up. And you should be able to do this a little bit more easier. I've always got one side that's the weaker, which is this one. So stretching through the arms, stretching through that leg. Good, do 2 more for me. Last one. And then bringing those feet back down, we're going to lift the arm up nice and high. Thread the needle, bring the arm under. Same arm, lift it up. Bring the arm under. One more time. Bring the arm under. And then change to the other side. Lift the arm up. Thread the arm under. And again. Yeah, one more. And then sit back onto your heels, stretching those arms forward again. Real big stretch. And then walk them over to your left side first. And then over to your right. Again, release that back out. So we're going to come up onto your knees, take a big step forward with the right leg. So we're going to have that leg, I'll just show you sideways on. We're going to have the leg in a right angle and the back leg in that right angle too. So instead of coming forward into this hip flexor stretch, we're going to stay here. We're going to tuck your tailbone under. So this is me normal, tuck. Tuck it under so you're really trying to push your left hip forward. And then I want you to lean back into that. So hopefully you feel a stretch through your left hip. Maybe going down into your left thigh, that's fine. So this is a lot more better for you stretching through your hips than doing it this way. So tuck under, then lean back. And then we're going to ease out, we're going to straighten through that front leg. So we're lifting the toes off the floor, heels coming down, leg is straight. If you can't bring your hands all the way to the floor, if you've got books or something you can lean against, that's fine. So we're going to come back to this, and then come back into the stretch. Come into this, then into your stretch. One more, coming into this, then into your stretch. Good, and then release that back out. Big step forward through the other leg. So again, we want you to tuck your tailbone under and then lean back to get a stretch all through that right side, through that right hip, maybe the right quad. And then easing that back out, we're going to straighten through that front leg. Hands either side if you can reach the floor, maybe grab something to hold on to. And then come back in from here, then into the straighten. To here, then straighten. 2 more. And straighten. Last one. Straighten, hold slightly, and then release back out. Come back onto your knees. From here, guys, I just want you to lean back as far as you can without falling over, and then come all the way back up. So we're leaning back, then we're lifting up. As we lean back, really feel like you're having to engage through the stomach to bring yourself back up. Maybe we exhale as we lift. Feel your quad muscles really gripping on to keep yourself here. Good, last one. Good, and then I want you to come down onto your backs now. So lie yourself down. One more exercise before we do some relaxation. So lie yourself down on the floor. Find where your neutral position is in that spine, so where the back lies halfway. We're going to go into your leg extension. Just extend one leg out and in at a time. So we can stay here, keeping the legs on the floor for that easy option. Or for those that do want to work harder, we bring the legs to your tabletop and we extend out from there. Making sure your back stays in that neutral as we move through the leg. Good, keep that going. 4, 3, 2, pulse it out. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 2 more. 1 more. Singles to finish, guys. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring those knees in, rock from side to side. And then let's take both those knees all the way over to one side. Really try and keep that top knee down as you take your arms all the way to the other side. Change sides. And then bring it all the way back to center. We're going to bring your right ankle onto your left knee. Lift the left leg up to come into that bum stretch here. So we want to push your right knee away from you. At the same time, you push your left knee with the right ankle on towards you. Good, relax that down, change that to the other side. Left ankle onto your right knee, lift through that right leg. We're going to push your left knee away from you as you push your right knee towards you. Good, relax that all the way down. We're going to now fully allow yourself to relax if you can. To take the legs straight out along the floor. Bring the palms to face up. And really try and get yourself as comfy as you can in this position. Maybe you use extra layers to help as you bring those eyes to close. And we're going to bring our focus through the ribs. So let's try and get the breath going through the lungs, through the ribs. So as you take that deep breath in, feel like you're trying to press the ribs out to the side and back into the floor. And as we take that exhale, we're bringing those ribs back in, moving it through the body. So a deep breath in. And an exhale. One more deep breath in, breathing through the ribs. And that exhale. And then just start to breathe normally, but really still keep the movement coming through the ribs. So you can breathe slower, smaller breaths, but try and get it coming through the ribs. As you allow the body to relax. You let go of anything that's holding you back today. Any tightness, anything that's feeling negative for you. Just release and let go. Bringing your focus to the breath if it starts to wander. And start to feel from the centre of the body, there's a prick of light, this warm sunlight. And as it starts to grow with the awareness, it starts to involve more of the body, this spotlight of warm light. And it starts to grow and grow. Allowing all the body to be involved in this light. And it brings a sense of warmth, a sense of space, a sense of joy as it encloses the whole body in this warm, soft light. Maybe this light, it just stays with the body. Or maybe you feel like it comes and grows bigger into the room, bigger into the space. And it just grows and grows. And as you allow yourself to lie here, allow each part of the muscles to be relaxed, to let go, to feel heavy as that light brings that warmth to the body. And then bring your focus back to your breath. And I want you to think of one good thing that's happened today. Whether that's you woken up on time, you had a breakfast, maybe the sun's out, or something that's made you smile, seeing a bird, hearing music, a favourite song. And throughout the day, I really want you to focus on that one good thing today. If anything negative starts to creep in, just bring it back to that one positive. It could be something as simple as you saw your favourite bird in the garden, or a song was playing on the radio that you really enjoyed. Maybe you write that one thing down, just to remind yourself. But really bring that positivity into your life today. As we just allow anything negative just to seep through the body and release. Take a deep breath in, guys. And a slow release. As you start to wiggle through your fingers and through those feet. Take a deep breath in and a slow exhale as you bring those knees to your chest. Rock from side to side and bring yourself up to sitting. And as we sit nice and tall, we're going to interlock the hands behind you, stretch them back to come into that chest stretch, dropping the head to one side. And then to the other side. And then bring it back to center, release the arms, and imagine you've got something behind you, behind the head. I want you to really press your head back into that substance behind. So you may create a double chin, that's fine, but you're pressing that head straight back. And then release it. And again, press back. And release. And one more time, press back. Release. And just notice through the day, if you start to feel like you poke your chin forward, notice that. Bring yourself back up to where you think your neutral is. And then just keep going into that press back. And that should hopefully get your head back to in line over the shoulders. When we push forward with the chin, then obviously we're out of line. And we're going to have greater strain coming through the neck and shoulders. Okay, that's it for today, guys. Well done. Let me know how you